If you listen me good and see me, please put pluses in the chat. Hello from Estonia. Hello from London. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much, my dears. So put 2 pluses if you see the picture, okay? And if you hear my voice, good. And if you understand English, it will be the 3rd+, okay? And if you do not speak English, please write it down here. But I hope that today everyone who is coming, yes, hello, hello. Wow, beautiful. So many countries we have here. For me, today is the special day because many of you I didn't see for a long time. And for me, it's a big gift to be here with you, my dear ones. Thank you for coming. Hello, Brenda. Diana. Oh, thank you very much, my dears. Berlin. Okay. Okay. So everybody see and hear me good. Wonderful. Today we have with you very interesting topic. And before we start, I would like to suggest you to do some very important things. This is about the rules of our webinar. And what is the most important rule? To accept that here we are very different. We are from different countries. We are from different mentality. We are from with different experiences of our soul. Some of us, we had very long, big spiritual experience from the past lives. Some of our souls more younger. And the first rule is to accept that everyone deserves to be here and to receive the energy. And that's why I ask you, while you're watching this webinar, to sit with a straight spine. This is very important because already now I start to transfer, to pass you the energy through the special object of power, talisman. And if you will have the straight spine, the energy will flow more harmony. And already now this purification started. Okay, so please sit with a straight spine. Make deep inhale, deep exhale, and realize that you're here in the very special atmosphere of people who the same minded, the soul minded, your spiritual family. And here you're allowed to be yourself, allowed to be connected with your beautiful soul. And that's why the second rule is to be completely open to receive this new knowledge. And please thank yourself, first of all, that you're here. Because as I told yesterday when I gave the interview, that people who come to our seminars, to our retreats, they're very chosen souls. Yes, they were chosen because only people who are spiritually driven in this life are here. Because you made this choice. You could come with your friends somewhere this night. You could come to the restaurant. You can come to shopping, for example, but you're here. And you made this choice to spend 1 hour of your day with your spiritual family, with people whom you want maybe to help with your love, support. And let's now write down in the chat, thank you. Write down thank you, gratitude, everyone who are here. Because only due that we are all here together in this webinar, we will create very magical, feminine, magical, transformational field of love. Yes, thank you. Please write thank you, or maybe you would write your own words, how you're grateful for all people who are here. Let's share already now our love and our desire to help each other. This is very, very important. Thank you very much. You're very active today. Thank you. And I already feel now your beautiful heart like opening and like hugging the whole world. Yes. Now we are hugging the whole world. Look at the picture. Here we have many countries. And just imagine that here we are not maybe 50, 100 people, but we are 100,000 of people, and you hug all these people with your heart. How do you feel? I feel, for example, that my life mission is really important because with what I'm doing, traveling a lot, helping people in different countries, through this, I really help planet. And I feel that your heart's beating at the same rhythm as mine, and this is the rhythm of divine inside us. Now please close your eyes. Just for a second, close your eyes and tune to your beautiful heart. Let's make together a small meditation. Your breath is low and deep. Your breath is very harmony, and with each exhale, you go deeper inside your sacred space. With each inhale, you accept the gifts of this universe, the gifts of this special night, day. With exhale, you go deeper to touch your sacred feminine, your beautiful soul, your beautiful feminine energy. One more time, make deep inhale, and exhale, say releasing from all heavy energies that you accumulated during the day. One more time, please do inhale, and with from the mouth, you release. Very good. I feel calmness, harmony. Thank you very much. And now with new inhale, please open your beautiful eyes. How do you feel now? It looks like we can continue this meditation longer. Yes, but after webinar, you will have time to continue to this wonderful practice, because after the webinar, during 1 hour, the energy will still be continuing, helping and purifying you from all stress, from all heart attacks and so on. Okay, my dear ones, let's go forward. Today, the topic which is very, very important. About stress. Of course, stress is something that everyone understands that it's a big problem in our life. And now I prepared for you one test. Are you ready for the test? Let's go. Just imagine you're waking up in the morning. You have the wonderful emotional state, you have the sun, the blue sky, you're full of energy, you're inspired to do something good for yourself, do some exercises, and you decided to go outside and start running. Do you imagine? Okay. So you're running, you're happy, you feel a lot of power, and suddenly, what happened? Suddenly, the weather changed and started raining. And I feel, oh, cold. I didn't bring with me the umbrella. Oh, I didn't have with me some additional jacket from rain. I'm very stressed or not. Just ask yourself. Imagine yourself in this situation. Very good, Brenda told, okay? Yes. What is it for you? What will be your reaction? This is the first question. Are you going to stop running and give up? Is it stress for you? Yes, I would be annoyed. Joanna, yes, I understand you. Is it stressful or is not stressful? It's a common situation. Suddenly rain, we are not ready for this. We do not expect that the weather will be changed. Our reaction. Okay. Yes, I see somebody yes, somebody not. Okay, this was the first question, not stressful, wonderful. You see, now we have different answers. Not, Nofradita. I know that you are enough trained spiritual soul. Of course, for you, it's not a stress at all. My congratulations. Rain is great. I agree. Very often, me also, I love to run in the morning. And when I go running, very often I am in the countries which are not very sunny every time of the year. Sometimes it's rain, but for me, it's not a stress. We'll speak a little bit later why, okay? So it was the first situation. Now imagine the second situation. It will be a little bit more difficult. Okay. You lost a job. Now, in our society, in our political, economical situations in all countries, this is a real situation when people lose the job. And of course, for most of people, this is very stressful. Recently, one lady, about 37, 38 years old, she came to my consultation with this problem. She was fired because her company was recognized to be bankrupt, and it was this real situation that they fired all people. For her, it was really stressful because she has lost job. She has lost all money. She had to organize somehow her financial bills to pay her credits because she has also two children, no husband. Yes, agree. It's like normal. Unfortunately, very often a meeting situation this time. And what happened when she came to my consultation? What I saw when I did the diagnostic of her energy bodies, of her chakras, this stress, like we say it in shamanism, we say like spirits attack her aura and block her vital body, her power of abundance. And because of this, she started to lose more and more energy. And when I saw her, she was already completely without energy. Every day she had a strong headache. She couldn't sleep. She was very nervous, and she had a lot of conflicts with her children because she was annoying. And she couldn't find any new job because her stress blocked her power of abundance. And at the same time, when I asked spirits about her future, they showed me that in reality, the creator, the God, universe already prepared for you the best destiny, the best job, the best work. Can you imagine? And it's very often that we think that something that is happening in our life, it is bad. But we don't know. We don't know if it is really bad, or maybe this is the opportunity for something new in our life. And in her case, when I made a diagnostic and asked spirits about her future, they showed me that in reality, in 2 months, she will receive very good suggestion offer, job offer, and big corporation. And her salary will be minimum twice times more. And when I told this to her, she said, "No, it's not possible. Why you tell this?" She didn't believe from the very beginning. But then I told her, okay, I understand you. For you, in your stressful situation, it's so difficult to trust somebody else because you feel that you're stressed, you don't have energy. And I gave her several recommendations. First, recommendations how to stop be nervous, how to relax. I told her to do baths every day. By the way, also you can use this method. It's wonderful. 15 minutes warm bath. You lay down, relax with our special shamanic music, and you can put a little bit salt, shamanic salt there, and 15 minutes relaxations completely take away all your stress. So baths. Then I gave you recommendations what practices to do and what ritual to accept to purify her feminine karma. So we did with her several sessions. And finally, when she started to accept that, yes, she deserved to receive more, and she started to believe in herself that it's not the stop of the life, that she felt that energy coming back to her. And when the energy comes back, she suddenly recognized that in the world, good situations start to happen. Somebody called her and suggested this job. Another partner called and suggested to go to travel. And then really in 2 months, she received this good job, good offer. So why, my dear ones, I tell you about this example, that very often we really do not even imagine why this situation happens with us. And now test yourself. For example, if you will be in such situation, or you lose the, I don't know, house, for example. I also know many situations when people lose the houses, lose something that is really valuable for them. But ask why I'm given this situation. Is it bad, or maybe it's a new challenge in my life? And this lady, she found a better job, and now she is even better feels than she was before. Her children are okay, they are very good in the school. She's traveling, she's visiting our seminars, she's coming to retreat to Egypt with us soon in November, and she's okay. But why she could accept this? Because she trusts. She trusts that she accepted to change her attitude. Do you understand me? Changed her attitude to this situation. She accepted to agree that, okay, it's not bad. Maybe it's a challenge. Maybe it's a new opportunity for me. And I can do it, she told. How often you tell yourself that, yes, I can do it, even something wrong. By the way, yesterday it was an interesting situation with an interview that I made by internet. Suddenly, internet stopped. And I thought, wow, what to do? Stressful situation. But it depends how we think about the situation, what attitude we have to this. For example, for me, it was like additional option, like to rise up my energy, to find different decisions, how to do and how to continue this interview, because I understood that this interview is very important for people. And I wish you, my dear ones, yes, be positive, optimistic in your life. Emma, thank you very much. It looks like you're a very positive person, and in such situation, your reaction is the right way. What kind of music do we need to listen during the bath? Thank you very much for your question. I will send you the links, okay, after we finish the webinar, or in the mailing that will follow after the webinar will finish, and give a recommendation. Another way, if you have the tutor seminar in your city now or soon, you can come to shaman master tutor and to ask the recommendation for your personal music, because the personal music will be suggested for you based on your individual code, and of course it will be much more deeper and more effective for you. Thank you. Okay. If you don't challenge yourself, you will never realize what you can become. Please remember these words and think about why this situation is stressful for me, or maybe I do not see some option of new opportunity for me. Third situation, even more stressful, yes? What we have here, divorce. A lot of negative emotions, a lot of fears, a lot of loneliness. Also, just several weeks ago, I had the situation when the woman was completely stressed, depressed, because she had very hard relationship with a man who abused her, and finally they separated, they divorced. Of course, we cannot say from the outside, is it good for her or not good? Only God knows why this situation happened. But when she came to diagnostic and she made the ritual of Cleopatra, Cleopatra told her that she's lucky. She's lucky that situation happened because from the very childhood, this woman didn't have any education how to build the harmony relationship, how to choose the right partner, how to build the relationship. With Diana, when I was hired from a work, I was in stress, but thank you for sharing, thank you. I promise that I will find the time to read all your comments and all your questions. But now, please let me just continue this topic because it's really important. Okay, thank you. So the spirit of Cleopatra in the ritual came to her and gave the sign. I saw this very powerful sign like a star, big star. You see the star, it's not like 5 parts of the star, but triangle up and triangle down. So it was 6 parts, the star. And spirits told that she is very powerful magician woman. That in the past lives she had a lot of super abilities that she developed to help women. But at the same time, her soul had experience in the period of Inquisition, and she was burned like a witch in the fire. So it was her story of her past lives. And in this life, she received this karma of abuse. And what happened in her case, that this divorce helped her to bring back her power, because this relationship were not completely not happy, not healthy. They were very abusive and they were really dangerous. And for her, from the very beginning, as many women, she started to suffer. Oh, how I'll be alone. I have a lot of fears. I will not find another partner. I feel stressed. I don't want to leave. I don't have any life purposes. But it's, again, our programming. What happened next? I will show you. Yes. When she visited seminars and started to do feminine practices, she realized that her energy is coming back to her. She realized her power. She felt her chakras energies. She accepted her gifts as a woman. And she was opened her highest predestination. And her highest predestination was to help other women to believe in themselves. Because many women, they have a very low self-esteem, and that's why this low self-esteem attract not worthy men. And her mission in this life is to teach other women to believe in themselves, to rise up her feminine attitude to herself. And through practices, she started to do her group. She has the group now that she conducts. She conducts the field of love meditation. She's now grown as a very powerful and beautiful spiritual woman leader. She's traveling a lot. She is completely happy because she started to follow her predestination. And now I feel that in some of you, this resonation. Yes, if you feel that you deserve something more, if you feel that something that you do, it's not everything, that you can do more, this is the first signal that it's important to do diagnostic of predestination and to ask tutors, to ask shamans, what is my mission in this life? How I can be happy? And of course, when we follow our predestination, it's not nothing about stress. It's not possible to live in stress and to follow your predestination. People are in stress when they do not realize predestination. Because when we realize our mission, when, for example, me, every day, of course, I don't have very easy life, but every day when I wake up and I remember why I am here at this planet, what is my mission, I'm thinking, okay, today, how I can help more women? This brings me a huge power, a lot of emotions, and I understand that even some hard situation meeting, it's not stress at all. Okay. Oh, sometimes I'm very emotional. Hope you forgive me for this. So what we understood, my dears? What is the stress? Started to be thankful with Diana, right, that started to be thankful to God. Then I found soon a very challenging, interesting job. Yes. If we accept all challenges, if we accept all new situations, not like punishment from God, as many people do, but as a challenge, a new opportunity, it's the new step in your life. You will not be in stress, but you will be inspired. It will be in challenge. Yes, how I can use this chance? How I can use this situation? What I can do? And of course, stress, there is no definition. As you see in this chart picture, no definition for stress, because everything depends on our inner attitude to this. For somebody, the rain is stress. For somebody, lose the job is stress. But for other people, the rain is a pleasure. I love rain. I love to dance in the rain. To lose the job, it's also the great chance. Finally, I can find a new job. I hated my old job. God, thank you that you listened my prayers. You understand? Thank you, Jana. Thank you very much. So let's finalize this test. In reality, stress is just the result of our attitude to situation. Thank you. Plus the low level of energy. Please write it down on the paper, in your phone, anywhere, on the wall, refrigerator, this formula. In reality, the stress is just the result of our attitude to the situation. When the situation is new, when the situation is not predictable, we're not ready for something, it's our attitude. But we accept it like a stress, we start to suffer, we start to feel negative emotions only in a case if our energy level is low. Okay? This is very important formula. Are you with me? Okay. So what can we do? Of course, stress influence at everything. At our body, first of all. We have headaches, a lot of heart problems, a lot of arrhythmia. Women have menstrual problems. All our inner organs start to fight and say, oh, it's not harmony. We are afraid. We don't feel harmony. We start to block the energy that should be moved through these organs. And of course, all our physical body organs come into disbalance because of stress. If we look at the emotions, if we look at the mind, what happened with our minds, it's like this. It's completely like explosion of panic attacks, some thoughts that you cannot stop and you cannot sleep because of this, anxiety. Now 90% of people, they suffer from all these mental problems, stress problems. So the stress block energy in our body, first of all, yes, in our mind and in our emotions. Now I ask you, my dear ones, do a small observation about yourself. Could you please write down in chat what most under attack in your case inside you? Body, mind, or emotions? Just try to remember yourself in some stressful situations in the past. For example, if the body most of all is under attack, you will feel that you have pain in muscles, that you have, for example, throat ache, your heart is beating, blood pressure rise up, so all physical moments. If you are more attacked in your mind, it means that thoughts, panic thoughts, that you cannot find the decision, like you are moving in this circle and cannot find the solution. If emotions under attack, what will happen? Psychic, yes, crying, anxiety, angry. So just observe yourself. Some of you could write down that both, for example, body and emotions. Yes, thank you very much. It's very important for us to observe how our mechanism, like our trinity, mind, body, and emotions, they work together, okay? What is the push button? Because it's very important for ourselves to find our own individual approach, how to get rid from the stress. Okay. Body emotions. Okay. Very good. Yes, I see. Thank you very much. Okay. Why I ask you to observe this, and if you are not sure, I recommend you use your time. For example, take the next week and try to observe what is first of all under attack in your case. Because, for example, if under attack, first of all, your mind, your thoughts, and you cannot think about anything except, for example, this person. Yes, because you had a conflict, for example, you suffer from this conflict, and all your thoughts in this circle about this conflict, about this person, or about this job or some situation, so you cannot release the stress from the mind. What you can do? First of all, you should retune to your body, because it's very difficult to suddenly to change your mind, to change your thoughts. If it is under attack already, what we can do is to remove our attention to other part of ourselves. For example, body. You start to move actively, to dance actively, to, for example, do trance dance, some shamanic rituals, or play hummus. If you don't have hummus, yes, please. Those of you who, first of all, suffer from mind stress, for you, play at hummus. It's one of the greatest method to stop your mind thinking. Okay, and one more thing that is very important to understand, that stress block our power of abundance. It's like this situation with a woman whom I told you from the very beginning that she came to the consultation, that she lost the job, and because of stress she was like in the prison, and her energy, her aura become very small, blocked with the stress, with this bad spirit, with this influence, negative attack. And when she is blocked, by the stress, she cannot accept the abundance energy. She cannot accept the new opportunity. She cannot accept the new job because her hour is closed, because stress blocked her. That's why if we want to grow in our abundance, if we want to get into the flow of abundance, first of all, it's important to release from the stress. And now we are going to see how to do it. Are you ready? Please write down in the chat if you're still with me, my dear ones, and if you're ready to find the best methods for yourself. Okay, thank you very much. When I was preparing for our webinar, I especially Googled the word stress because I was curious what people write down in internet, how what methods usually people use, and I was good. I found a lot of interesting methods, but most of them are standard. Of course, all of us will understand that if too much stress at our job, at our work, it's good to run, to work, to go for the nature, to do yoga, to do meditation. All these methods already written. But from the other side, if everyone will do what they know and what they understand, people will not be in the stress. Do you agree with me? Yes, music, dance. But the question why? If people understand this, why they do not use it? There are a lot of articles, a lot of books, thousands of posts on internet, how to live without stress. But from other side, the same people, they live in the stress. Do you know why it is so difficult to use the knowledge that you have? Why? I know that here in our webinar, a lot of spiritual people and many of you already participated and seminars and retreats and going with us to the place of power, to Egypt, yes? Thank you, Diana. Yes, yes. No energy. And this is the main fact, and this is the main disease of our society, especially with women. Because women, they lose a lot of energy for daily life. We need time and for yourself. Yes, yes, of course. Women in our days, they are very responsive and they have a lot of roles and a lot of responsibilities to do every day. Do you agree? I'm sure that you agree. And for everything, we need energy. But where to take the energy? Where to find this huge, huge amount of energy really we need for every day? And this is the main reason why many people, they know how to live without stress, but they cannot do it. And that's why this webinar, I would like to share with you 3 methods. Energetical methods. Of course, if you combine it with your physical methods that you already practice, it will be the best. But these 3 methods, it is my favorite. And these methods help me, help my students, and this is what I share and I inspire women to do in this life. Are you ready to know about this? Okay, just a second. First method, maybe you will use your intuition and you will tell me first. When we speak about chemistry of the stress, what does it mean? Let's dive a little bit into the science. And the main hormone, which is responsible for stress, it's cortisol. And exactly of generation of this hormone in our organism, we have problems. We have problems with the immune system as the result. We have problems with our organs. We have problems with our psychic body, and so on and so on. This is the main hormone which awaken inside us, cortisol. Hope you know it. And if we are speaking about chemistry, about science, from position of hormone system inside of us, we should find what balance. What balance in our organism, cortisol, the hormone of stress, to neutralize this negative influence. Do you know what is it? This is hormone of happiness. Yes. Hormone of happiness, of pleasure, of positive, something positive, and there are several hormones which are responsible for this, but we can name it in one word: endorphins. Also serotonin, also dopamine. Serotonin, I'm sure you know, this is the power of sun. That's why people who live in Latin American countries, they're more often happy, more often smiling and laughing than in more northern countries, because they have more often sun. Also, if you will eat banana, do you like banana? It also has the hormone of serotonin. So in each food, in each meal, we can find different positive effect on our hormone system. But if we'll combine this and call it endorphin, something that brings to our body, to our emotions, to our mind, positive energy, energy of happiness, how we can find it? This is, first of all, in feminine practices. Sacred feminine practices. And those of you who participated in my seminars and retreats, you know that this is my favorite block of practices. Because many years ago, when I was in the business field and I spent a lot of energy of my health for being like a man in this life, to be successful and so on, I have lost the connection with the feminine energy. I betrayed my woman, and all problems that women have in their life of stress, this is because low vibration in their feminine chakras. And when women start to practice feminine practices every day, in the morning, when they wake up with the feeling that, I'm a woman, I'm blessed to be a woman in this life. I'm blessed to have my beautiful body. You love your body. You kiss your body. You hug yourself. You make stretching to bring to your body the state of pleasure. I have in my YouTube channel very good practices and meditation that I share with women, and I recommend you to do them in the morning. If you want to balance the endorphins and hormone of stress in your body, please do it every day. Breath of passion. Here you can see the links about the practices in different languages. These practices are so powerful and they're so amazing that my helpers, they thank you very much, by the way, they help to translate them to different languages. If you have friends, women friends who does not understand English, please send it to them. And they will thank you, be sure, because each woman want to be woman, want to feel pleasure from every day, life, every day. Because to be a woman, it's like celebration, it's a party. When we meet with beautiful women and our seminars and retreats and do these practices together, do beautiful rituals with the goddesses, it's really magic. It's so beautiful, and of course this harmonize all negative influence from the negative attacks of society, all stress. Who is already doing feminine practices in the morning? Write down please in the chat, and we will applaud to you because you do not just think or plan, but you do. Thank you. Wow. I didn't expect. Congratulations. Thank you very much. And yeah, thank you. Wow. Okay, now it's time to share it with other women and to have your own group in your city, woman circle. Okay, so this is first method. Okay, nature antidepressants, because these hormones we have inside us, and this is not about outside energy, it's inside us. When we start working with our feminine chakras, and this is completely big system of our seminars, and in Egypt we will practice a lot powerful meditations and healing sessions connected with feminine chakras. So this is a really healing for women. Anti-stress method number 1. Please use it. Okay, let's go forward. What is the next? We have a little time more. I will be a little bit faster. Okay. The second method, which I recommend you, this is about how to open yourself for exalted emotions, sublime emotions, highest emotions. Sorry for my English, it's not so perfect, but I'm sure that you understand what I mean. When we come to some special place of power, when we are connected with our highest self, when we meditate, when we pray, like in the pyramids, our soul is connected with God. And this is the most important. Why very often people suffer in this world? Because we are too much down, heavy vibrations, earth vibrations, material vibrations. It's not bad, but this is like something missing. Many women who come to my consultations, seminars, or write questions, they share that, oh, I feel that I'm okay. I have family, I have children, I have husband, but I feel that something missing. And I don't know what is it, but I feel that I'm not happy. Maybe I'm crazy. My parents, my neighbors, they told me that I have already everything. Why I'm not happy? But they feel this, that something is missing. And this is exactly the connection of your heart with the divine. And how to find these highest vibrations in this world? In the social world, unfortunately, we will not find it. Unfortunately. That was the reason why many years ago I left world of business, the social world, and devoted my life to service, devoted my life to God, came to many ashrams, sacred places of power, Tibet, Kora, Kailash, to pray, because I felt that society cannot give me these highest vibrations. And if I'm not given, my soul is not given these highest vibrations, exalted emotions, I will not be happy. Do you understand what I mean? If you are here, my dear ones, I'm sure for 100% that it's energy that your soul needs very much. Highest emotions, which we can create only with our spiritual same-minded people. At the seminars, at the places of power, when we are connected through shamans, through special channels, tutors with our divine. In the future, we will be able to do it by ourselves. But when we just start our spiritual path, this is very important to have this channel, to have a tutor, master who guide you. And when we receive these exalted emotions to our heart, it is completely state of happiness. And also these emotions for our soul reduce the stress level, reduce the cortisol. Recently, one lady sent me a photo of her aura. She made this photo. I think that you know what is it. Now it's a very popular thing to do. And she made the photo of her aura before to go to the seminar with women practices and then after. The aura was completely different. And in her aura, and the upper part of her aura was very beautiful colors. And when I saw her picture, I felt that her soul really happy. And this is really, really important. So this is method number 2. If you want to live without stress, come to our retreats. Join us to Egypt. Very soon we will go to Egypt, to the place of power, to the sacred space, and we already have a big group of women. Sorry, but in 2 days we will close this registration. And if you're still thinking, please make the decision as up as far as possible, because already really everything is booked. We will go to Egypt. We will do meditations. We will do special ceremonies to help the whole planet. And this is not only about ourselves. This is about really the whole planet, because now a lot of stress, not only for people, but for our planet. Wars, disasters, aggression. All these bad spirits, they attack our planet. And who will help her if not we? That's why, my dear, I pray and let's come together to help our planet, and we will do it in a special way. Maybe you have heard that a very special way how to do it. We are planning 2 tours. One tour is to Egypt with a women group, and another tour to the Egypt with a man group. Because in the ancient times, it was separate development for men and for women, because women has to train and to develop to awaken their feminine chakras, yes, and men, they have completely different energy system. They have completely different method of mind. And in order to make this program more effective, we created different programs. And when this education is given, especially focusing on feminine energy, then focused on masculine energy, this is very strong healing process for our planet, because our planet will be healed with both masculine and feminine. And here you can see the links. Thank you very much who put the links here. Yes, please send to your men, to your husbands, to your friends, whom you know. All men, give them this chance. Recently, I've been to London, to England, and many times I heard from women question, why you do not have programs for men? No, we have programs for men, but for men, we will have programs special with man tutor, with man shaman. And tomorrow will be special webinar for men, which will be conducted by Ayun shaman. We will send you the links that you could also share with your men. Please help them to become a man. Become men, responsive, powerful, to respect women. Let's together try to help our men of the planet. Okay? And the last method, just a second. It's not the last, but the last from the 3 that I wanted to share with you. This is about our attitude to life. Do you remember the first example that I gave you in this webinar? What is our attitude? If I accept that each life situation for me is a way how to develop myself, and do this meditation every morning that you wake up, first, you remember that, yes, I am a woman. You touch your body, you feel pleasure that you are a woman. And the next thought, that I'm a woman and I'm a student. Because the quality of woman energy is opportunity to be a student. opportunity to accept each life situation as a lesson from God. How God can speak with us? Of course, through life situation. And through life situation, He tries to teach us. It's very interesting philosophy. But if you will follow this way of thinking, you will never be under stress. Lost the job? Oh, okay, it's a great chance. It's the lesson for me to do some practices to empower myself, to go to the place of power, to seminar, to transform my energy and to receive better job. It's the lesson. I have problems with my relationship. Okay, let's understand what is the lesson given by God. What should I change inside me? Or maybe to rise up my self-esteem. This is the lesson. This life is a completely amazing thing because it's a game. It's a game of God. And if you know the rules, like I told you yesterday in my interview, if you know the rules how to play with God, you will be completely happy. You will know each situation for you is given like a lesson, which trained you. And if you have this attitude inside, this flexibility, the rain, okay, I'm ready to accept. New economical situation, okay, I'm ready. It's my challenge. I'm a student of life. Sometimes I recommend my students in the morning to do 3 dances. Dance of feeling that you're a woman, you're dancing very flexible, moving like a woman. Then dance of a soul who is dancing in front of God. And then dance of being a student. And you dance and gratitude God. Thank you for this life, for this school, because the life is the school that I learning. My soul is learning. Now, let's do one thing. You have a lot of information already. I shared with you 3 favorite methods of mine. I don't know, maybe you will use it, or maybe you will just write it down and put it somewhere aside. Hopefully that you will use it, and maybe during this week you will decide for yourself, maybe choose one method and just to practice. Are you agree? If you agree to try to practice one of this method during your week, please put the plus or yes in the chat. Yes, I can repeat 3 dances. While you're putting pluses, I remind you. So 3 dances. You can ask the music if you want. I have many beautiful music. Or you can use your own, which you love. So first dance is the dance that you feel yourself, that you're a woman. And your gratitude, the universe, the God. And your dance movement very flexible. Connecting and feeling connection with your womb, with your down belly, with your womb energy, and with your heart, and with your creativity. So feeling feminine chakras. This is the first dance. The second dance is the dance in which you remember yourself as a soul. That yes, you are given the physical body, it's a woman body, it's beautiful, but first of all, you're a soul. And you create a dance like your soul, which is dancing in front of God. It's very beautiful, and it helps to rise up your subtle emotions. And the third dance is the dance when you remember that, yes, I'm a student. I'm a student of life. And I'm grateful, I'm grateful for this new day, because during this day I can develop myself. I can learn something else, something new. So you're dancing, the third dance is a dance of student who is gratitude. So these 3 dances. And be sure that the whole day will be without any stress because you're full of energy. Okay, everybody answered in chat. Now I prepared for you a little gift, because the spirit of my homos today asked me to come to this webinar and to help you to reduce stress level and to release from all bad influences. Now please sit with a straight spine. I will use shamanic humus and ask spirits to pass you the energy with this object of power, to purify your mind from all negative influences, to purify your emotions from sufferings, from sadness, to purify your energy structure. Please make inhale. With exhale, close your beautiful eyes. And during 2 minutes, while I will play hummus, please go inside yourself. Let yourself to release from all hard energies and just follow these vibrations, this rhythm. Your breath is slow and deep. Slowly you start to observe your breath again. You make deep inhale, coming back to this material world. Slowly you do new inhale, exhale, feeling back to your physical body. Your eyes are still closed, but you move a little bit your shoulders, your head, your neck, your chest. Stretch your spine as you feel you want to move and to stretch. This vibration of Hormone's shamanic instrument moving inside your auras through energy channels. And now when you do some stretching and movements, you help through your body to distribute this energy, healing inside your body, your organs. Feel what your body wants to do. Maybe to move your hands, your joints, bones. Make one more inhale. And with exhale, my dear ones, please open your beautiful eyes. Welcome back. Zaida asked about music instrument. It is called Hormuz. Hormuz, it's very old shamanic spirit. And many years ago, when I had a lot of stress in my head, in my thoughts, I started to use this instrument. And I recommend you very much, if you have a lot of job, a lot of work, a lot of responsibility, and especially if you need to think a lot during a day, for you it is one of the best methods to stop your thinking, to stop your thoughts, your mind, purify from all negative vibrations. Yes, you can ask at the seminar from tutors, from shamans, if you want to have one for yourself. Yes. Okay, my dear ones. So what we have else? Of course, from one side, I shared with you these three methods, how to live without stress. But all these methods important to connect with the protection. Because we live in the world where a lot of negative influences, attacks, and my dear ones, I pray, don't go out from your home without protection. As me, for example, I have every time protection, my talismans here. By the way, you know that for women, it's important to protect three zones. Zone of hands, like me, because hands are our contacts, our communication. And through communication, we could be virused with some negative influences because we meet every day different people, of course. So this is the first zone. The second zone, our throat, because throat, our creativity, our thyroid hormone system is also very sensitive. And for women, shamanic women, we have special earrings which protect this zone. And the third zone is heart, because my dear ones, you have so beautiful hearts, so loving hearts, and you should protect. For example, as me, I have talisman protection for my heart, and please be sure that you also have your talismans. Don't go out without this protection because it's really dangerous. Okay? Thank you. And the last, my dear, what we're going to do today, write down, please, these affirmations. These three affirmations will help you to remember that, first of all, you are divine channel. I am a channel of divine and to be connected with the highest emotions. The second phrase is I am a woman, and pronounce now and feel it. I am a woman. And in this moment, your endorphins will reduce and cancel, destroy all cortisol influences. And also, I'm a student of life. I wish, my dear ones, that these three phrases, these affirmations, will guide you during this week. And after this week, you will share with me how your life changed. Okay? Promise? Thank you very much for being today all together. And I feel your support, I feel your love, and let's again thank each other in this chat. Send your hearts to everyone. Send your wishes that please do this knowledge, do this practical advices, and everything will be okay. And of course, I wait you in Egypt. I'm very inspired to come with all of you to Egypt very soon, and I feel that there in pyramids we will do very powerful ritual. We will help many people, and we will heal our planet. It's our mission to help this planet. Namaste, my dear ones. Some of you I will see very soon because I'm coming to United Kingdom soon. And then, we are meeting in Egypt. Namaste. Namaste.
For thousands of years, people have been trying to understand who, when and why have built the giant pyramids of Egypt. Where did the 8-ton statues on Easter Island and other mystical buildings around the world come from? Due to one of the versions, at that moment when one race were replacing the other one, aliens came to the earth and built these mystical temples with power beyond human control. After all, even modern technologies do not allow creating something similar. The pyramids accumulated an immense amount of energy within them and transmitted it to people. The great civilizations, that came from Sirius and colonized the earth with new races, built temples in special places of power. For example, the Egyptian pyramids are located exactly under Orion's belt. They perfectly match the position of the stars in the sky. What is more, the cosmos transmits the most powerful energy to our planet at this very point. Aliens passed knowledge to the great priests who knew how to use the energy of the pyramids to gain happiness. Over the course of time, each civilization degraded and the process of its self-destruction launched. Their culture and spiritual knowledge about the world order perished. The blue race of the Atlanteans is no longer existed. Easter Island was the peak of the continent where their evolution took place. The modern world is near to death, to Armageddon, if people on Earth continue to degrade, create weapons of mass destruction, consume all the resources of the planet, to be negative, jealous, angry and selfish. If they continue to destroy our planet, it will cause ecological and man-made disasters. At the moment, the 6th race is being prepared for launch on the Earth. The maximum amount of spiritual magical power is concentrated in Kazakhstan, which was once concentrated in Egypt, Mexico and other places of power. Nowadays, all of them are simply historical monuments since tourists turn these places into an attraction. Throwing garbage, arranging restaurants and cafes at the places of power, people drain the traces of energy from the sacred land. Great knowledge is lost. It has been a long time since those priests, who could trigger the magical mechanisms of the pyramids with the help of ancient rituals and ceremonies, were alive. Former places of power are dead, but the new ones are reviving. Right at the moment, mystical power is launching in Kazakhstan. Any pebble brought from this place of power gives protection not only to its owner but also to all his/her relatives and friends. These places are blessed because no civilization has died there. Energy is not damaged. The aura of each visitor is filled with divine cosmic energy. One visit to the Pyramid of Kazakhstan will make you a person of the sixth race with mystical powers. The pyramid is built in accordance with the ancient laws of cosmogeometry. It stands on all the sides of the world and accumulates the power of mountains, lakes and forests. It connects the flows of earth and sky. Real miracles happen with a person inside the pyramid: healing of serious diseases, purification of family karma from misfortunes and hardships, lifting of poverty curses and revealing of superpowers. People from all over the world strive to get into the Pyramid of Kazakhstan in order to fill themselves and their lives with light. Radiating this light, each of them carries it home to their own city, to their country. That is how the great process of transformation of countries and districts begins. Each person who passed the ritual is like a luminous spot, which remains in energetic contact with all the people in the pyramid. Thus, the silver web of power and light is spread over the whole earth. The divine stream flows through it, protecting our planet from destruction, cataclysms and wars. Each visitor to the pyramid will pass his/her special ritual to maintain mystical contact with the place of power. You can go down in history. Over the years, your name will be written in the chronicles as the name of the person who starts the revival of the sixth race on Earth. It is a great honor to be invited to the sacred pyramid and receive tremendous power for your family, city and country. May the power be with you.
I'm totally happy. I'm totally healthy. I'm glad.
I've never felt like this before. It was just fantastic. The miracle is happening. I feel happy.
Ich bedanke mich. Namaste.
Your hand, send me your smile.
Together we shine, channeling light. A new day is born when we stand together, when we stand together. Holding our hands, protecting the planet, protecting the planet.